Hi everyone and welcome back to Sports Buzz TV. Today we're going to talk about the ICC Test World Championship final. So the ICC World Test Cricket Championship is the inaugural edition of this championship. It was never held before and it began in 2019 and it's played over a period of 3 years. So it's 2019 to 2021. So they thought of bringing about this tournament because of the need for the viewers and cricket fans to understand and value Test cricket and know the importance of Test cricket. If you look at the history of cricket, if we see ICC tournaments, in 1975 was the first Cricket World Cup held, and that comes under limited overs edition. So it comes under limited overs section. If you look at the 1975 World Cup, it was Clive Lloyd of West Indies who first lifted the World Cup in 1975 and at Lord's in London in England, and that was the first World Cup. If you look at the T20 format, the first T20 World Cup took place in 2007 in South Africa, where MS Dhoni led Team India to win the first ever T20 World Cup. But a test format never had any such kind of tournament. So it was the initiative of the ICC to bring about this tournament. Having said that, this is the first ever edition of the World Test Championship, and if you look at the teams that have made it to the final, the two teams are India and New Zealand. This is a very tough format because there are 9 teams. If you look, it's a league stage format, and there are 9 teams put into 1 point table, and each team gets to play 6 series, 3 home series and 3 away series. So India have managed to finish at the top, and New Zealand have managed to finish in second place. Even though there was a lot of stiff competition from England and Australia, both of them couldn't make it to the final. So these two have made it to the final, India and New Zealand, and it's going to be a very wonderful, historic final for all the cricket lovers to watch. A very anticipating match it's going to be, and the final is going to take place in Southampton. It was supposed to happen at Lord's, but unfortunately, due to some reasons, it's been shifted away from Lord's. It's not going to happen in Lord's, but it's going to happen in the Hampshire Bowl, at the Hampshire Bowl or the Rose Bowl in Southampton. So Southampton is the host for the ICC World Test Championship final. And the two teams that have made it are India and New Zealand. Talking about both the teams, these two teams, when they have met each other in the past, in terms of ICC competitions, it is always that New Zealand have had a better record against India in ICC tournaments. For example, look at the 2016 T20 World Cup, which was held in India. The first match was played at Nagpur. New Zealand emerged victorious and they defeated India. If you look at the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019, where India and New Zealand played the semi-final at Manchester, again it was New Zealand who defeated India. So there's some kind of psychological understanding between India and New Zealand. We don't know what it is, but New Zealand have emerged victorious twice over India. So can India finally win the World Test Championship final? If you look at Virat Kohli's captaincy, he's had a good captaincy in terms of Test cricket for India. For the past 5 years, India have been at the top rank in Test cricket, and he's got 5 matches to his name as a captain. What other trophies does he have under him as captain? He has got the Under 19 World Cup trophy under his name that he won as a captain leading the team. Apart from that, he hasn't won anything, no IPL titles or anything. So this is a good chance to win a first major trophy leading the men's national team. So let's see, I'm certain and sure that he has the ability. His team has looked very good for the past 5 years. Virat Kohli has led India to be at the top of the world rankings in Test cricket. Talking about New Zealand, a very good and talented side. Kane Williamson, who's a calm and composed, a very good looking side. New Zealand, a very good side with full balance, batting, bowling, and even the all-rounder section. The fielding is also exceptional. It's been very good. Talking about both the teams, how they shape up, they both deserve to be in this final, and the best team let them win. Which is the best team they have got to win this final? Talking about my prediction, I would like to say that I certainly feel it's going to be a really tough final, and I hope that India wins. So I say that India will win the final. It's going to be very tough. If the conditions are overcast, it's going to favor the fast bowlers a lot. So yeah, the team winning the toss. If it's on that day, if it's overcast condition, they will choose to bowl first, because a lot of swing, as we know, is there in England. A lot of swing is present in England, and it will favor the fast bowlers a lot. So, talking about the conditions set by the ICC for this final, there are a few conditions that they have set. If this final ends up in a tie or a draw, both the teams will be considered as joint champions. So both the teams will be considered as champions, and also 23rd is the reserve day for the final. That means in case it rains on the main day, that is 22nd. The date for the final is from 22nd June, from 18th June to 22nd June. The reserve day is 23rd. The test match final begins on 18th and goes up to 22nd, but the reserve day is 23rd, a day added extra in case of any weather condition. If it rains or anything, an extra day has been added to this test final. So these are the various few terms that the ICC have brought in. And talking about considering both teams as joint winners if the match ends in a draw, I'm not happy with that, because I honestly feel that one of them deserves to win. They have played 6 series, 3 home series and 3 away series. They worked so hard throughout 3 years to get to the final, because only top 2 teams out of 9 can qualify for the final. So I honestly feel that only one of them should be awarded as winner. Considering as joint champion is not a good idea, but yeah, that is what the initiative of the ICC is. So yeah, we have to abide by it. So yeah, this is my prediction for the final. It's going to be a very interesting match. Hope you all enjoy watching this match, and thank you once again for your time on Sports Buzz TV.